What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of the Halves and the Have Nots. This is season 8, episode 12, Black Panther. I'm gonna be honest, this episode didn't do much for me. Okay. Truth be told, I can't stand a bitch, but I miss me some Veronica. Okay. I really needed some Veronica up in this episode to zhuzh it up a little bit. But it was cute or whatever, but it just didn't really do it for me this episode because people were really stupid this episode. I'm just gonna have to be honest about that. Okay, so it picks up where we left off last week with Jeffrey. And listen, I'm gonna try to give y'all the best that I can give. I just had a really, literally when I got out the last hour or so of work, shit just went haywire and it just fucked my whole mood up. I'm just so sorry. But on a positive note, my little sister, she got her little first job interview tomorrow. So, I'm gonna pray that she gets that. Okay, her little first little part-time job. She about to be a senior in high school next school year. So, she excited about that. So I really do hope that she get it. Give her something to do. She been out here trying to pay the beat the pavements and all that shit. She really want her job. So I hope she get it. But anyway, that's the little positive note of the day. But let's get into the episode. So, we get into it and it picks up where I left off with Jeffrey talking to Madison. Madison like, boy, what's wrong with you? What's going on? And Jeffrey is just a little baffled about this information that Tanner gave to him about what Justin has. He said that Justin has HIV. He should get himself checked. And this whole thing, I'm just saying, listen. This whole situation didn't make sense from the get-go, okay? Because Tanner is being way too nice to him. You were one way with Justin, and then all of a sudden you're really okay with the fact that, he knew about you, and yeah, I knew that he was stalking you. I told him, to try to get at you, but I didn't know that he was gonna do all of this, and then you were such a good person to him and all this stuff. And I'm just like, no, it don't add up. And I know people can be different in families or whatever, but given what we saw, we know that ain't the case. He's clearly homophobic. So this is just not, something that I was like, Jeffrey, go ahead and, believe him. I'm like, Jeffrey, think. I don't know what it is about. Listen, you can have all the college degrees in the world and still be stupid as shit when it comes to life stuff and when it comes to common sense and when it comes to thinking about your own goddamn life and your well-being, okay? Jeffrey is one of those people. He talking to Madison about the whole situation and the HIV thing. And Madison is like, well, damn, you didn't know nothing about sex education. Okay, me and you, we use condom. Okay, well, condoms don't always work. Oh, well, but at the same time, I'm on medication that's going to prevent me from getting HIV, so therefore I'm okay. Maybe you need to get on these medications and look into them. He probably talking about PrEP or whatever, and it's probably some other medications, but I'm pretty sure he was talking about PrEP and probably another medication as well. But, I know a lot of people, they do use PrEP or they put it out there. And it's another one that they be advertising on TV all the time in the commercials. I can't remember. AstraZeneca or something like that. Is that what it is? Anyway, that ain't what it is. It's neither here nor there. Okay? And it just bothers me because I feel like it bothers me a little bit because in the year that we're in, 2021, and this was probably filmed in 2022. I mean, oh damn, it was filmed in the future, bitch. Filmed in 2020. That there are new gays coming into the community, and when I say new gays, I mean gay men and women who are coming into the community fully, finally realizing what they are, but don't know a lot of things about it. You know what I'm saying? Like safe sex practices. And you would think somebody of his age would know something about safe sex and, would research about some things about, medication and stuff like that just in case happens, and you know what I'm saying, after everything that's happened in the past or whatever. But we do have some, especially the younger ones, that come in and be so naive to stuff. All they see is, oh, I got a boyfriend, oh, this boy like me, or oh, I got a girlfriend, she likes me, or whatever, and they do whatever unprotected and all this stuff, and it's just sad because you would think that they would research this stuff just to be safe for them. Jeffrey, you too damn old, okay, not to be wearing fucking condoms. And then gonna tell him, me and Justin, we ain't always wear condoms. I said, bitch, bitch. And he was like, but why would I need to or whatever? I mean, he good or whatever. He said, and Madison hit that shit on the head. So you didn't always wear condoms with a man who was always fucking around with the people that he locked up. Okay, he was fucking around with a lot of different men. He was raping, sexually assaulting a lot of different men. Okay, I said, come on, Jeffrey. So now his mind racing. He don't know whether or not he just trying to understand why Justin didn't tell him about this before he passed away. Okay. And so, Madison is like, you ain't got nothing to worry about at this point. He's trying to put his mind at ease. He's not trying to hype up the situation because it's already a heightened situation. He already nervous. So he was like, listen, I can go get you a test and it can take like 20 minutes, and we'll know what's going on. So eventually they do take the test. He does come back negative. And it is a shame that Madison has said, now let me sit down and talk to your ass about sex education, okay, and prevention, all right? I said, Jeffrey, you could have got anything. You could have got any other STD, not just HIV. You should be concerned about your overall health, okay? Let that be a lesson to y'all. Don't be going out here raw dog, you motherfuckers, okay? I don't even care if your girl is on the pill or whatever, bitch. Still put a goddamn condom on, okay? Because that does not prevent STDs, STIs, whichever one you want to call them, all right? And there's a myriad of them, okay? This first half was about sex educations, and some of y'all needed to know about that shit. Meanwhile, his mind's still racing. He's just like, why would Justin lie? Or no, why would Tanner lie? Okay? And it was just this going back and forth and back and forth. And why would he lie and all this stuff? And Justin lied too. Why would he tell me? And then he just couldn't understand where Madison was coming from. Madison was like, did Justin tell you anything about having HIV? He said no. He said, well, Justin didn't lie to you. I mean, technically it's a lie of omission because he didn't tell him, but technically speaking, he didn't lie to him because he never brought it up, okay? But it is technically a lie of omission. But at the same time, I see where Madison's coming from. He technically, in technical speak, he didn't lie to you because he never brought it up. You know what I'm saying? Tanner lied to you, and he's trying to figure out what that is. Madison is already telling him, just let it the fuck go. He looked up his chart because at first Jeffrey wanted him to go down to the morgue and get a sample of Justin's blood and test that shit. Madison said, bitch, ain't nobody got time for that. First of all, I ain't finna lose my job for this. He was like, I can lose my job. He was like, I know you can, but, I'm just saying. I said, Jeffrey, you so selfish. You finna put his job on the line because you out here, raw dogging crazy motherfuckers. Like, come on, Jeffrey, like, stop that. Okay, you're okay. You're okay. Let it go. I know it's waiting on you or whatever, but ain't nothing you can do about it at this moment. Okay? You are okay. So what? To put his mind a little more at ease, Madison went through Justin's chart. He was in the hospital earlier for getting jumped and all that shit or whatever. So, they probably got all that on there and they did the panel of tests, and I guess in the chart it said that he was HIV negative. So now this put further, stuff on his head. Why is he lying about this? What is it about Tanner? Why would he lie? Okay. And then he tells him about, he said that he needed to, drop off something or whatever that Justin left for him. And he's like, he gave him his address. And Madison is like, why would you do some stupid shit like that? Okay. Let that shit go. So Madison and Jeffrey, they at the crib. And they sleep or whatever. Well, Madison was knocked out. Jeffrey was just laying there. I said, oh, you laying there in your clothes that you was outside with. Because that's the shirt that you had on when you was in the hospital. At the hospital, at least change that to put your wife beater on or something like that. I was like, okay, outside clothes on the bed. But all right, moving on from that. His phone ring, okay? And once the phone ring, it's Tanner. Tanner is in the car and he's talking to Jeffrey about Justin and, this so-called stuff or whatever that Justin's supposed to have, this so-called, information or stuff that, Jeffrey is left with Jeffrey or whatever. And he was like, I would bring it over there to your place or whatever, but I had to do something. Could you meet me somewhere? And he was like, I mean, at this point, not really, because it just seems, I don't know, but you can open it up and tell me what it is. He was like, nah, it just wouldn't feel right, because he said that it's personal and it's directed to you. And Jeffrey was like, well, I give you permission to open it up, so just go ahead and open up. And he was like, no, I just wouldn't do that. I'm just trying to respect his privacy and his wishes and stuff like that. And he was like, well, let me just tell you this. At the end of the day, I'm not even gonna fuck with the stuff, okay? That's what it is. He was like, okay, well, do you mind coming to the memorial services? And he said, when is the memorial service? Tanner said it's gonna be tomorrow. That motherfucker just burned to a crisp yesterday. I'm like, ain't he still up in the morning or something like that? How do you make memorial services that quick? And at that moment in time, I said, Jeffrey, if you don't see that this man is trying to play you for your mama's sake, okay, or for whatever revenge stuff he trying to plot, you know what I'm saying? Because Tanner is a little bit too calm and collected or whatever after this whole thing. Like, he don't give a damn that Justin is gone. He don't even seem upset that boy is gone, okay? Your own brother. And I'm just like, Jeffrey, let it the fuck go. Don't meet up with that man, okay? Madison overhears the whole thing, and he gonna agree to go to the memorial service. And Madison was like, wait a minute, so the memorial service is supposed to be tomorrow? That don't even make sense. And Jeffrey was like, I know, it don't. And I'm sitting here like, it don't make sense, but your dumb ass, you literally just said it don't make sense, but your dumb ass gonna go meet up with him. You gonna go meet up with him, and whatever fucking happened to your ass, that's what you fucking deserve for being so goddamn stupid, Jeffrey. Oh, Jeffrey just been making me mad. He just been making me mad these last few episodes. Like, dick make you crazy like that, bitch. That's why I don't want it. Okay? Like, he got a taste of the dick and just bitch, just lost all follicles. Okay? Just lost all thoughts, all membranes and everything, bitch. Obla gobble boo boo. I just don't understand. Like, what's going on, Jeffrey? It just don't. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And he a psych major. And then Madison said, he got called into work or whatever, and because his friend Keisha, who was supposed to be on shift, she called out saying that she was sick. Madison said she wasn't really sick. She just hung over because the bitch was posting all up on social media what she was doing, drinking and all this stuff or whatever. She was out partying. Okay, he was like, she better be glad I'm not one of those ones that call in to the supervisor and show them what she was doing. And so at this point, Madison was like, I know you're gonna miss me or whatever. Jeffrey was like, how you know you're gonna miss me? He was like, I know. Plus, you wouldn't have to miss me if you had a job of your own. I said, oops. Madison can be a shady little bitch sometimes, okay? He slapped that shit in. I said, you damn right. Jeffrey this whole time ain't had nan job, okay? Ever since he done came out the closet or whatever, he stopped working at his mama's facility, the little rehab psychological facility or whatever that he was working at. He stopped that like in season 1 or season 2. Bitch, we in season 8. That nigga ain't had a job since, okay? Going through all of this shit and still living off daddy's money because it ain't Veronica's at this point. It's daddy's, all right? And Madison said, all I'm just trying to say is you need to get your ass a job in the hospital's hiring, okay? I mean, yeah, I think about it. I said, you would think about it, bitch. Get online and start filling up the fucking applications and put that degree to fucking use instead of just waddling around fucking all day, okay? I said, goddamn, Jeffrey, don't make us the black men look bad and lazy and shit like that. Don't do that. You got a degree, put that shit to use. Meanwhile, Madison get there. He talking to Nurse Trudy. Nurse Trudy gives him some information about Wyatt. Watch out for that motherfucker, okay? So he go up in there trying to talk to Wyatt, get his vitals and all that stuff. Wyatt's still trying to get some drugs out of him. And Wyatt, Madison ain't even here for, okay? He was like, boy, you done had your whole day full of drugs, your regular amount for the day, okay? He up here trying to flirt with him. You think I'm cute? Could you take these restraints off? I gotta go to the bathroom. There go the bedpan. How am I gonna get it when I'm restrained? He said, bitch, you got a free hand right here. Okay, but listen, you think I'm cute? I mean, I've been watching you or whatever. Why don't you just give me some drugs? He said, listen, bro, you want to say and try to flirt with me or whatever to get some drugs. You think that's going to work? It's not going to work. And of course, Wyatt throws a bitch fit, okay? Then all of a sudden, he gets so indignant. Y'all gonna know who I am. I'm Wyatt crying. I said, bitch, don't nobody care? Don't nobody care? Okay, like Madison said, at least he fucking free, bitch. What's going on, Wyatt? You so stupid. You ain't dried out yet. Meanwhile, that's all that was going on with them. Okay, girl, I'm telling you, the episode really wasn't much. Okay, it was about Madison and Jeffrey, and Benny and goddamn Mitch and Candace. So we gonna go to them. Okay, Benny wanted to get a cheaper hotel. Candace had them up in a $400 a night hotel. Now, truth be told, bitch, that would have been like, that would have shook me a little bit too. Okay, only when it's like a special occasion or something like that, I splurge on some shit like that. But bitch, if I'm just trying to hack the fuck out, I ain't finna get up in no 400. I'm finna go on Expedia.com or Hotels.com and bitch, give me $120 a night hotel, okay? And it be some good looking ones that be like that. Plus, you just gotta check shit around. You know what I'm saying? And I say you gotta check shit out because Benny fucked around and when he got them this Motel 6 ass, look like where the hoes go and fuck off at, with they johns and they tricks or whatever. And I'm looking at the room like, oh my God, me and Candace was like, oh my God, what is this? And I just seen the video. I just seen the video on TikTok when somebody pulled up the bed at a hotel and it was none but bed bugs and shit up in there. So I'm thinking all about that, even though I know this TV and, Tyler ain't gonna do that. I was just like, oh my God, you got Candace. She's a pregnant woman, okay? That we think, you know what I'm saying? You got her all up in this shit and y'all finna just sit down and everything. I said, oh no, my girl, my skin would have started crawling. But anyway, I don't trust it. But Benny was like, I'd rather be here than paying some $400 a night. Okay, fuck it. Mitch show up, okay? And, Kent was like, we ain't gonna be here all this time anyway. So she'll deal with it. Because at one point she was about to leave. But then, he was like, we used to do this all the time, when we was kids. And she was like, you know what? I don't even like coming over stuff like this, especially the ghetto. Like, shit, fuck the ghetto, bitch. It gives back bad memories or whatever. Benny was like, but listen, it wasn't all bad or whatever. And she was like, my son died, thinking about Q. He died in a place like this. Not this place, but a place like this. And he was like, damn, you right. My bad, shorty. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? We can leave if you want to. She was like, nah, we can stay one more night or whatever. It's cool. It's cool. That's when Mitch shows up. I was like, okay, what Mitch want? Next thing they started talking about Benny being in this dress. Not being in the dress, being in the clothing that he got. He's supposed to be going to meet up with Rihanna to go close out on this house, okay, and to pay the money. And, they trying to convince him to get a suit, okay? Mitch said, go down to this place, get you a tailor-made suit or whatever, and it'll be all to the good. I'm like, Benny, bitch, if I ain't really trying, technically this ain't a date, so I need to fucking dress up. And then at the same time, I'm sitting here like, y'all doing the most, get a tailor-made suit, whatever. And then he said to himself to Candace that he just trying to smash the bitch, okay? And I was just like, first of all, I don't like your tone. Bitch, he turned into, I said Diamond would never, all right? Diamond would never, okay? Not to Miss Mississippi. Not to Mississippi. He would never. Okay? Is it Mississippi that he like? Yes, it's Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? He would never do that. He would never treat the girl that he really wanted like that. Okay? Talking about something I just wanted to fucking smash. He gonna tell the bitch at the goddamn suit shop that's what he wanted to do. It ain't nothing special. I ain't trying to date though. I'm just trying to smash whatever because I'm trying to get a suit to smash. Girl, I said what? I said what, Benny? Sir, I don't like this. You better stop talking like that. That's disrespectful. Candace already told you about that. Now, your mama would not be proud to hear you say no shit like that. I know she raised you better than that, boy. Okay, you better stop. And then he got to close saying, let me tell you something. I was with Benny at this point. When he went down there to that damn shop and he was putting on that suit, I said, this how them salespeople will get you. They will put a thing, get you a dress, get you a skirt, get you some pants or whatever type of material that it is that you, clothing that you trying to look for. And they will put that shit on your ass before telling you the fucking price, okay? To get you all hyped and say, oh, this the good on you. And add this, bitch. That'll be $1,500. $1,500 for fucking what? That'll be $1,500 of nothing. Bitch, take this shit off and put it back on the goddamn rack, bitch. You won't get me. See, that's why I hate fucking shopping, okay? I shop online because, bitch, I find a fucking bargain in a minute, bitch, okay? Get some name brand shit and it be low as fuck, okay? I get a clearance sales in a minute. I don't give a shit. $1,800 for a goddamn suit for a one-time thing for somebody that you just want to have sex, and then gonna tell the lady $1,800 better give me something out of this, okay? Like, I better be able to hit that, you know what I'm saying? And if I don't, she was like, for $1,800 you'll get lucky, and he said, if I don't, you gonna give me something. I said, oh no. And Miss Lady said, first of all, I'm not your whore, I'm not a hooker, Mr. Benny. I said, I know that, white Miss Lady. I said, Benny, why are you talking like this? I don't like this. I said, this disrespectful talk, misogynistic and everything. I said, we don't do that. You rude. And then gonna try to ask her out. And she was like, didn't you just say you finna go out on a date with somebody? He's like, it ain't even no date. I'm just going to close out on something. I said, oh, so now that's just what it is. I said, Benny ain't shit, and then the lady ain't shit either because she fell for it, okay? Gave him a 30% discount, you know what I'm saying? And see, this is what I'm saying. Benny ain't that damn dumb because Benny looked at that rack after he agreed to, well, yeah, he is dumb because you should have looked at the rack first before you agreed to it. Then she looked at the rack and saw a brown suit that was similar that was for $600. Bitch, for all that just to go get into a goddamn fight later on in the goddamn episode, Benny could have went down there to fucking Target or H&M or Zara and got a goddamn suit, okay? What? $60? If that, bitch. What? Ain't nobody got time for that. $1,800 my ass. Because he has to find this material. That shit just blew me. A 30% discount. $1,260. Girl, that's still too goddamn much. I wish the hell I would. Girl, see, this is why I just know being rich, like, I'd be a cheap, rich bitch. I can have millions of dollars and I would still be shopping at Walmart. Bitch, I don't shop at Target. Target a little bit too expensive for my blood. I don't know. I went up in Target and I was just like, I don't see the hype. Okay, Walmart fits my ghetto ass just fine. Okay, bitch, give me a Walmart, give me all the good deals and be cheap or whatever. That's me. I'm gonna be a frugal ass bitch. Okay, you could be looking at me like, bitch, you got all that goddamn money and you still, hell yeah. And that's exactly why I got all that goddamn money still. Bitch, mind yours. Okay, so he go down there to the restaurant. Pause on that. He sends a picture to Mitch, okay? Mitch is still up in the goddamn hotel room. You know, he up there talking to Candace. Candace finna go in the bathroom, take a shower. She was like, oh, can you unzip my back? And she was like, okay, cool. So he do it or whatever. And I'm looking at Mitch like, get that idea out your mind. I already saw the idea forming in his head before he even said nothing. Okay, so she come back out the room like, that was Benny on the phone. Yeah, girl, that was Benny on the phone. Hurry up and get dressed or whatever. She was like, yeah, I'm about to come, about to be do whatever. And so she finally comes out again. This motherfucker laying on the bed with his drawers on, trying to convince her to have sex with him one last time. I said, you know what, Mitch? The men in this episode really ain't shit. Okay? I was just like, what is going on? You, Benny trying to fuck a bitch just to fuck a bitch. Mitch trying to get that old thing back with his old flame back, trying to force her to fuck, trying to beg for the puss. I said, Mitch, that is not attractive. Okay? That is not attractive. You know, you got to ease up in that thing. You can't just throw it all out there like that. Okay? Especially if y'all ain't hit it like that and you know her situation, whatever. Man, you got to get her when she's real vulnerable and it's easier to say yes and she wants to say yes on her own, not you begging for that shit, bitch. I said, put your drawers back on, Mitch. That ain't even attractive no more, okay? You know, he having a conversation with her. She like, listen, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, Captain, okay? So let's get ready. Let's go to work. Go to the restaurant because I'm hungry. Meanwhile, Benny gets there to the restaurant to see Miss Rihanna. She's sitting there, okay, looking like she got her shit from H&M too, okay? And she was like, oh, you dressed up, that's cute, you impressive or whatever, that's cute or whatever, but what you want to do? He was like, you know, on our date, this ain't a date. She kept on reiterating that this is not a date, okay? Benny kept on flirting or whatever. You know, they get the food. He talking about something. He want his, what did he say? He wanted his meat very much well done, no pink. Bitch, shame me because I would have said the same thing. I don't trust you motherfuckers that eat that pink meat. All that bacteria, I know the heat kills the shit, but in my mind, I see pink and I think salmonella poisoning. I think bacteria poisoning. I just think food poisoning, okay? Granted, it's probably safe. It's probably cooked most likely because of the heat and shit like that. Bitch, I just got through looking at Hell's Kitchen, the new season, and them motherfuckers kept on serving raw chicken. Raw fucking chicken. I said, y'all can't cook chicken worth the damn. I have never seen that much, okay? And they did that on Top Shelf this season. I was really confused. I said, how did y'all get past to get on the show and y'all serving raw chicken? But anyway, so them two having a little back and forth, whatever. Benny still trying to convince her that this a date and, get to know her. She was like, what you want to do? You want to just take me home? Why don't you just come to my apartment so you can have sex with me? That's what you want to do. He was like, whoa, hold on. You got too much dip on your chip right there, bro. I don't want to do all that. Not that. Like, what's good? I just want to talk, want to cuddle or whatever. She was like, boy, if you don't get out of here. You know what I'm saying? He was like, this is a date. She said, no, because I just got out of a toxic relationship. Bitch, why she say that? Because here comes Sandy ass. A toxic relationship? You trying to say I'm toxic? I said, nigga, where did you come up here from? So you gonna go out here with the black? And he said, hold up. Bitch, the way he said the black, I said, hold up. You might as well. For some reason, I would have felt better if he would have went on ahead and said the N-word. It was just the way he said the black that just kind of turned me off. I said, it just felt a little bit more racist than the N-word. I don't know why, but it did. So he was just like, this bitch, fuck you or whatever. Benny, go ahead, get out of here. She was like, he said, I know you Mitch brother, you a Malone or whatever, but we cool and all this stuff. He was like, this ain't got nothing to do with you. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You need to just go ahead and go. And she was like, this ain't no date, you know what I'm saying? We just kicking it. I had to sell him a house. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I said, also, he can't be getting a house? Is that what you're trying to say? You stereotyping motherfucker? Okay, I caught that little undertone, you know what I'm saying? But, she wasn't dressed like she was selling the house. She was dressed like she was going to get him some at the end of the night. I'm just saying, okay? I know that how that sound, but that's how she was dressed. She was probably going to get in anyway. And after Benny beat that ass, okay, beat that nigga ass, she probably going to give him some still. I would have. Because let me tell you something. If that was Diamond... And if y'all don't get the reference, Diamond is Benny's character on P-Valley, which they need to hurry up and finish, okay? So we can get second season. You know what I'm saying? But, yes. So Sandy just being an asshole, he want to throw out there, he really mad at her because she basically aborted his child, okay? She killed my son. I said, all right, and... the relationship is over with. And at this point, Benny was over it. He was like, I ain't finna let you stay here with this shit. And next thing you know, Benny stands up. I was like, what you about to do, Benny? Benny said, bitch, I'm from the fucking hood. I'm finna set this shit off. Benny said, I ain't been in a fight in a minute. And my fingers is edging for something, okay? My fist just want to hit something. Bitch, Benny took that bottle and popped it across Sandy's head. Now, see, this is the problem that I had with that. Because he was too calm and too slow when he took the bottle. He took the bottle like this. And then went like that. I said, no, we supposed to be aggressive with it. Take the bottle, bam, like that, okay? With some force. I was like, oh, that would have turned me on. But didn't. But I was still proud. Because in the preview, it looked like Benny was whooping that ass, okay? But now I'm going to be a little bit nervous because the Malones don't play. Mitch already got an issue. He had to tell Candace about what's going on with Jim and how, he getting all up in the mix or whatever. And the family's supposed to be protecting Candace and all this shit. And if Jim get up in there coming at the Benny, some shit might happen or whatever. And Mama Rose might have to get up in there. So, he a little nervous about that. And then this whole incident, I'm a little nervous for Benny right now, okay? But, yeah, that was basically the episode. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me how y'all feel if I missed something. I just missed it. We'll talk about it in the comments, okay? But, y'all tell me how y'all feel. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bitch, tomorrow is Wednesday. God damn. I got 3 reviews to do tomorrow. I got What It Is, Encore, and Sisters. I don't even know if I'm watching the verses tomorrow. Even Trina, I'm not really excited, but even Trina is doing the verses tomorrow, just in case anybody wants to know. But anyway, that's what's up. I'll see y'all later. Peace.